After you've created your blog, it's time to start blogging. So in this video, I'll show you how to create a post, how to add the labels gadget, and how to label your posts, how to adjust your layout to make it so your posts are easy to find, and we'll also look at some examples of former students' blogs to see how they laid out their blogs. And finally, I'll show you how to choose the best profile image. So let's make our first post. You'll go to the Create New Post button. You'll add a title. You'll want to use a title that's relevant to the lab that you're posting about. In the document area, you have some options here by default that you can change. If you want to add a heading, I suggest using the heading font. There really isn't any reason to title this twice, and now you can see I'm in normal format. For lab assignments in this program, and whenever you're creating your blog, we'll ask that you give us a brief description of the lab that you've just completed and that you're posting about. We'll also want you to describe the map or the image that you're posting. So now it's time to insert an image. You'll click on the Insert Image button. Navigate to the file on your computer. Wait. Press the Add Selected button. From here you have some more options. You can change the size to small, medium, large, and extra large. Usually the large size or the medium size is going to be the best. And also here you have some other options to change it to left, right, or center. Once you're happy with where your image is, you'll want to label your post. And you'll label your post by the course that this lab or this post is for. You'll want to use either the course title or the course number. This is going to help instructors and find where your posts are. So let's see what our post looks like. You can do that by looking at the preview. From here you can see what it looks like on your blog. It shows the title, the content. Down here you can see my label. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. I'll close it. And now I'm ready to publish. Hit the Publish button. This will post or publish your blog post. I want to go and look at my blog and see what it looks like. It's there. So now I want to go add the labels gadget. Go to the layout. From here you can see how your blog is laid out. You can edit About Me. I've added just some basic information. Remember, this is information that you want the world to see. The blog archive is going to show your posts based on the year and the month, and then it'll give the post title based on the title that you give it. Next is add the label gadget. The label gadget will allow us to view posts based on a particular label, in our instance, the class. So I found labels and I'll add it. Accept the default and select Save. Now I'll go look at my blog, View Blog. Now you can see that the labels are clearly provided here. If I click on GIS 4043, that post will show. To give you an idea of why this is useful, let's go and look at some former students' blogs. Keep in mind, they've been creating posts all year. As you can see, Mariko has her labels here just under her About Me section. It's very easy to find her post for any particular course throughout the program. Whenever I click on that link, it'll only show me posts that she's made for cartographic skills. You can also see her archive. Whenever we click on a post it'll also show us where it's at in the year. This is Alex's blog. From here, if I click on the labels, I can also see where he has his organized by course. His blog archive is here as well. You should be able to see that it's easier to find a student's blog post for a particular class whenever you use the labels. Here's an example of a blog that doesn't use the label manager. There's the About Me section, and here's some links, and down here at the bottom here's the blog archive. So if we just view it by month, you'd have to scroll all the way down and view the titles and rely on the titles alone to be able to tell which post is related to your particular class. So the last thing I want to show you is how to update your profile. As you can see, I haven't chosen a picture yet. Let's do that now. Edit Profile. Choose a file. And the first option I'm going to choose is a picture of me and my two girls where the picture were taken far away. As you can see, it's a little hard to tell who is actually in the photo. Just so you can get a better idea of that, we'll view my updated profile. Let's see what it looks like with an image that's zoomed in closer. Much better. Remember, you'll have the opportunity to be the student spotlight, and we typically like to include a picture of the student along with their map submission.